With all the talent in these two backcourts, Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The wing set for them, Mitchell and Okoro. And their two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Hunter sets a screen for Young. Here's the three. Kept alive. Takes a three. Atlanta again missing.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Murray. For three, Mitchell. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
And here is Garland. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Count that one.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy's skilled at creating opportunities.
Young for three. Good on the triple. He has 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about. They're
basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And stolen by Okongwu. The feed now to Johnson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Mitchell outside. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Okoro. That 3 off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Young against Garland. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Okongwu with the screen for Hunter. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And Young, here we go. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Now, here's Okongwu. Young finds Hunter. launches it. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 9 points.
Nice and composed on that three there. Trae giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Allen dishes to Mitchell. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wide open look here for Murray. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Allen, a screen on Hunter. There's Garland. Sweet little floater. 6 points for him.
Well, that's how you use the floater. Darius Garland gets into his bag.
Young looking it over. Pass to Okongwu. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. Here's Okoro. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Hunter sets a screen for Young. The pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young to the inside. Stolen by Okoro. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way. Hunter, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target. Hunter's got 6.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
Pass to Mitchell. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Okongwu with the screen from her. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Cavaliers are trying to win now while also developing a young superstar in the making in Evan Mobley. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, "What we're trying to build is never putting one person above the greater success of the team. So it's a balance, because when we get to our best, I believe Evan can be our most impactful player. But it's on us to get him there." Kevin?
I like that approach. Thanks, D.A. Screen by Allen. Here's Garland. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Murray for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And Murray is a terror in transition. Outstanding at knowing how to capitalize in those situations.
And here's Garland for 3. Another miss by Garland. The Hawks leading. Down low. Johnson kicks to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Mitchell. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. There's the 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Garland looking it over. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. ADB, as players establish themselves, gaining that respect and recognition always seems to come down to postseason success, right? Playoff success.
It's so true, Kevin, whether it's fair or not. Great production in the regular season without having accompanying success in the postseason tends to get written off. So the pressure falls on teams to win or risk losing their star players. You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
To the middle, and Johnson with the stop.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. There's the pick. There's Garland, and the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got 8 here in the quarter.
Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Young from outside. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Young outside. From downtown. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell outside. Mobley, a screen on Young. Holds it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Darius Garland has been leading the charge for Cleveland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
In the post, it's Bay and Capella. Matthews out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Griffin in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Aston Yang. And he drives in. Banked in off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Up top, Niang. Defended by Griffin. Niang in the post. Griffin on him. Buries the long-range jumper. Wade's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. LeVert against Bogdanovich. Bay with a screen on LeVert. Passes it to Bay. Drives to the hoop, and the layup falls.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
LeVert against Bogdanovich. Wade, a screen on Griffin. Fires the 3. Niang, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Bay with a screen on Levert. A three from Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Spins. Here's Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jared Allen is earning his keep in the painted area. He said from a young age that was instilled in me. The footwork as a big, back to the basket. I'm trying to find it in the flow of the offense. I don't want to disrupt this to where I'm getting in people's way. I just want to find my spot. Kevin?
And he does it well. D.A., thank you. Screen by Niang.
Well, I love the way Karis LeVert is attacking. This guy is a skilled guard with tremendous speed.
Bay with a screen on LeVert. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And there's the pass to LeVert. Screen by Niang. LeVert gets to Niang. LeVert the pass to Niang. 5 on the clock. For the three. Bay pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Wade outside. From the arc. And the three ball is good. Wade's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Cavs.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Strus kicks to Wade. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third, and the basket is good. Wade's got 12 points now in the quarter. The Hawks trail by 3. Outside, Bogdanovich. Bay with the screen for Bogdanovich. Trains the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 12 in the game.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
And here's LeVert to the paint. Wade passes to LeVert. Fires for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And time for the short break, and stay right where you are, the fourth. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. The pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The big men on the floor for Mobley and Allen. At the guard position, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the three.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Inside, and Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Bay with a screen on Garland. He rifled that one in from distance. Bogdanovich has got 6 in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3, and Okoro pulls it down.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Mobley is screened. Mitchell wide open. Trae Young grabs the miss.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Young from outside. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Driving inside, and he banks in the layup. Garland's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, young sir.
Young with no one around. From outside, off the mark. Okoro passes to Garland. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Oh, and they take the lead. Garland's got 12 now in this quarter.
And this young guy is fearless. Darius Garland, deliver it.
And here's Young from the arc. The Hawks again can't hit.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And again, it's Darius Garland. And it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Murray, good.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Johnson sets the screen from her. He kicks it to Young. Here's Johnson. Back to Young. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Driving in. It's in!
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Okongwu with a screen on Mobley. It's stolen by Allen. And stolen by Okongwu. Young outside. Johnson from outside. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every...
discipline both of these teams exude is unique. It's really a testament to how well coached they are.
They really are, B.A. Both half-court teams, they like to slow the game down and execute their offense. I have to pay respect to that kind of approach.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Daniel Tice is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in at the 1. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. And Young is good from 3.
Everything is within Trae Young's range.
Murray against Harden. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Okongwu, a screen on George. Well, Smitty, during the 2022 offseason, the Hawks made a blockbuster trade for DeJounte Murray.
Atlanta sending a clear signal. They want to win now. And I love it, B.A. The front office showing confidence in their players. I know Trae can seem frustrated at times, but to me, that's just his passion showing he cares about the outcome of every play.
Pass to Leonard. And he buries his first look.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. He gets separation almost any time he wants.
There's a screen. Murray from outside. And he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
George scanning the floor. Drops in the layup for 2.
Good body control by Paul George. Shakes off the contact and gets the points.
Outside Young. And the Hawks with another 3.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Harden can't hit.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
There's Young with the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Young's got 11.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And for a guy who doesn't talk or emote much, Kawhi Leonard is a commanding presence.
B.A., he reminds me a little of Tim Duncan. The way Leonard just puts his head down, goes to work, and leads by example.
Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star grid?
Possibly, B.A. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Oh, so difficult to guard in these sets. Harden just excels at reading defenses and taking what he sees.
Now here's Young. He's got 13. Sends it home from three-point land.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Though he doesn't show a lot of expression, PG-13 is ultra competitive. Claps back from distance.
And Young, here we go. Fires for 3. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
The 3, George. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
He makes them at such a high clip from there. Paul George knows his range.
Okongwu, a screen on George. Young with the bucket.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Fires in the triple.
Excellent decision from Paul George. Knew as the ball was coming, he was firing right away.
Young looking around. Jacks up a 3. Tice grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. For 3, George again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
I like how Paul George comes off the screen under control. right up into his shooting motion. Smooth.
Outside Young. Offline with a three.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
George with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And he makes it. Leonard's got 6 points.
We know about George's ability as a scorer, but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
Okongwu, a screen on George. Young, the pass to Murray. George against Young. Okongwu, a screen on George. Here's Young. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Defensively, just when you think you have Young's shot timed out, he pulls it back down.
And both free throws good for Young.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Okongwu in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the 2nd quarter for the Hawks. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally had a promise to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now. And when you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie. Looking back to last season, Smitty, the Clippers were as busy as anyone at the trade deadline.
Well, they came into the season with high hopes, BA, but midway through, they saw the changes had to be made. It didn't translate to playoff success, but they gave it a shot.
The offensive rebound. From deep, Johnson gets the 3 ball to go. Johnson's got 5.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Leonard with a screen on Hunter. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. To the paint. Here's Murray. And here in the 2nd with about a minute and a half gone by. Clock at 6. Back to Young. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 23.
Not one to back down from a challenge. Trae Young initiating and delivering.
Tice outside. Tice, a screen on Murray. Here's Harden. The rebound by the Hawks.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Okongwu, a screen on George. Back to Young. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
An exceptional, clever passer. Trae Young won't sleep on a wide-open guy.
Leonard with a screen on Murray. Good on the shot. He's got 6. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the 2nd. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
No hesitation from DeJounte Murray. He just goes off once he starts downhill.
Leonard with a screen on Murray. Here he goes. Here's Harden. And the layup falls. Brad, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and 3-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
A nice shot by Young.
Trae is just going off. So aggressive on the offensive end.
Here's Mann. Banked it in off the glass. Mann's got his first 2 points.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
The drive by Murray. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
DeJounte Murray, he is so clean with the dribble.
A minute 15 left in the first half. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 6. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Pass to man. George left side takes a 3. No good. His first miss. He's 5 for 6 now. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Murray looking around, and he drives in. Okongwu finds Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. George for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 17.
This game continues to be about Paul George. I would continue to get him the ball.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The first one falls, so both teams changing it up here. And he makes both free throws.
What impresses me about DeJounte Murray is how multi-dimensional he is. He does a little of everything.
Tucker with a screen on Griffin. Here's Coffee. And the Clippers hit again from deep. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Hawks on top, leading by 6. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. They've got Russell Westbrook. P.J. Tucker is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Amir Coffey, and it's Powell in at the shooting guard position.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Bogdanovich, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Westbrook outside. Coffey on the wing. Pass to Zubac. Now Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich against Westbrook. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Here's Coffey. No good on the triple. The Hawks leading. Griffin in the post, and he converts the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Capella, screen on Westbrook. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. Screen by Griffin. 5 on the clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Zubac passes to Tucker. Powell with it. Here's Coffee. 6 points for him. Here's Tucker. Pass to Zubats. Off target with the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
What a pass by Bogdanovich, sending it straight to the wide open man.
Zubats with a screen on Griffin. Here's Powell. Here's Coffee. Down low. Here's Zubats. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook against Bogdanovich. Pass to Bay. That one drops for him. And it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
Smooth move by Sadiq Bey, staying agile and getting past the defender.
Here's Coffee. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Bogdanovich against Powell. And Bogdanovich is good for 3.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Outside Tucker. Zubats screen. To the inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Wow, the vision of P.J. Tucker made that play possible.
Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. They set a pick from behind the arc. Buries it from 3. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
From deep, we've seen Bogdan well over 40% for a season, showing he is a knockdown shooter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, some have called Kawhi Leonard a cyborg, but he said, quote, a coach can't put a battery in your back and tell you to play harder to go win games. You have to have the mindset, and you have to train your body to reach the level that you want to play at, guys.
No doubt, he is always locked in. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Tucker. Zubats with a screen on Bay. And he's going for the oop here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Zubats knows he has to outwork the defense here, and they fall for the pump fake.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Bay. Hunter's checked in for Griffin. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Matthews. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Leonard's checked in for Tucker. George comes in for Coffee. Mann, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Harden in for Westbrook. Hunter on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
For 3, George. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And the second free throw is good.
In a league full of scorers, Paul George still stands out. There's a versatility to his shooting game that just makes him exceptional.
And so it's Atlanta. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done a great job containing. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter. Stranger things have happened. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Johnson. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Harden. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Young, the pass to Hunter. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Hunter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Three-pointer, Harden. And the three-pointer goes.
And you know Harden wants to utterly own the arc. He just won't let threes go unanswered.
Pass to Hunter. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
George drives in, and yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
So slippery when he's driving the ball. Paul George makes it look easy.
Okongwu, a screen on George. The ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. There's the screen by Johnson, and it's Murray off the drive. The kick out to Johnson. 2 on the clock, and the Hawks with another 3.
Great vision. Murray's such a complete player.
And here's George. Pass to Mann. Tice, a screen on Young. Here's Mann. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Now Okongwu. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Tice, a screen on Hunter. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 24.
The strength of Paul George, able to brush off all the defenders.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Harden, good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Harden. Leonard with a screen on Murray. Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. He's got 19.
Clever move by Harden. He pulls up fast before the defense can react accordingly.
Good on the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 13.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
George, a deep 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Here's Young. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved. Really enjoyable to watch.
Fires it from 18. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
There's the screen by Johnson. Launches it. Pass to Murray. Now Young. This one for three. Tice grabs the miss. George against Hunter. Tice outside. Back to George. Here's the pick. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Daniel Tice out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in at the point guard.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You can tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
To the inside. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Garland with the screen for Mitchell. In the corner, Okoro with it. Shot clock at 6. Allen, a screen on George. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Richard, the Cavs went all in for Donovan Mitchell, but it has paid off well.
It's crazy what Donovan Mitchell can do at only 6'1". He has so much bounce and so strong, but he is still undersized for the position. But that front court, man, that defense helps him out a lot.
Here's Garland. Paul George making his last shot. Pass to Garland. The Clippers grab the miss, and we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Harden outside. Tice sets a screen for Harden. Fires from deep. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Garland with it. Leonard picks him up. Stolen by George. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
Kicks it out to Allen. Okoro setting the pick for Mitchell. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Tice, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Kicks it to Harden. Tice with a screen on Mitchell. The Clippers keep it alive. In the corner, George with it. And stolen by Mobley. Allen passes to Garland. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Garland with the screen for Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
You see how smoothly Mitchell gets into his shot. That's elite.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Here's Garland. James Harden picking up that last basket. Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. He kicks to Okoro. Mitchell against George. The drive by Mitchell. And good that time. 8 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And look, you can't blink when you are guarding Mitchell. That man will go by you in a heartbeat.
Outside Leonard. And stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here is George. Kicks it out to Harden. Tice sets a screen for Harden. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 7.
Big three-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
Mobley, a screen on George. Again, Mitchell missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Harden outside. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Excellent focus from Harden there. James has been making those circus shots his entire career.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Garland with a screen on George. Mitchell passes to Okoro. Off target with his 3. Here's Mann with the drive. It's good.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
James Harden getting it done for LA. He finishes with 9 points. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
So for the Clippers right now, George and Leonard are the forwards. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then it's Harden, and it's Mann in at the 2. Garland with the bucket.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
RJ, the thing about James Harden, whatever your team needs, he can provide at a very high level.
Yeah, beyond the scoring and the passing, if you need 10-plus boards, he can do that for you also. Steals, the man lives in the passing lanes. Each night, he makes an impact in a different way.
And the Clippers have possession following the score by Cleveland. Here's George. Here he goes. Allen with the rebound.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Mitchell. Feeds it to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers leading by 4. It's George on the wing. Pass to Mann. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Mitchell a screen on Hart. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. The Cavaliers have one of the league's stingiest defenses. Evan Mobley says it's tough to be the best defense nowadays. Every team has multiple guys that are super talented. So just hanging our hats on defense every night. All of us are very versatile, can guard multiple positions. That's what makes us so good. Back to you guys.
Thanks, DA. Good stuff. Now Mitchell. After Jared Allen missed from long range. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I'm just going to be real with you. With a full head of steam, the defense, they might not even bother when Mitchell's going that quickly.
So, Richard with the Cavs, there were bumps in the road after 4 straight trips to the finals a few years ago, clearly.
Yeah, and that's to be expected after losing LeBron. They had to reset most of the roster, but they've done a nice job of building the team back with Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. It has been very, very impressive watching them work.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dump.
He's put up some huge point totals in his career. It looks like we'll be adding this one to Mitchell's list.
Here's Coffee. Again, the Clippers.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Allen, a screen on Powell. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Coffee. Screen by Zubac. And Coffee gets it to go. And it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Mitchell up top. 16 points for him. Allen shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Coffee. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Garland kicks to Okoro. Will it go? And it's good on the layup. Okoro's got his first points in this one.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Offensive rebound. Zubac kicks to Powell. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Niang out there with Wade. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Thompson in at the center filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Wade outside. Latrey. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 11. Here's Coffee. 10 points for him. Now the pass to Strus. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Coffee. Takes the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Coffee's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Clippers. Wade sets the pick for Strus. Takes it inside. Chalk up 2 there. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Thompson, a screen on Westbrook. LeVert with a wide open look. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Morris is checked in for George Niang. Coffee passes to Zubats, and that one good. Zubats has got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Powell kicks to Zubats. Tucker a screen. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Richard, what's an unseen skill that P.J. Tucker possesses, one that might normally go unnoticed?
Oh, that's a good question, Kev. I think it's his communication. Tucker is a big talker on the floor. He's sharing information, alerting his teammates. It's an underrated skill of leadership.
LeVert from outside. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Coffee, covered by Morris. And Coffee gets it to go.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, might as well go for a top pick. Get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, D.A. On the wing, Morris. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Morris has got 5.
And the one thing about Moore, he doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
Zubats with the screen for Powell. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Morris. Wade right side. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Cleveland.
That free throw missing. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Allen's checked in for Thompson. Okoro comes in for Morris. Mitchell, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for LeVert. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. The Clippers shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Evan Mobley's checked in for the Cavaliers.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Allen, a screen on George. Mitchell wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
The deep 3 from George. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Garland the pass to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Tries the spin move. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
He's such a determined offensive player. It's not enough to get the bucket. Mitchell wants the and one also.
Al Harden. Outside, George shoots over Okoro, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland, down by 12. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Harden in at the point.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Tice with a screen on Mitchell. Harden the pass to Tice. Outside for George. The three. Drills the three-pointer.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And Garland has it in the corner. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
Both free throws good from Garland.
And Darius Garland, no doubt a point guard on the rise.
Yeah, I think this guy's future is really promising, and it's because of his strong work ethic, his desire to keep working on his game and get better.
Great work down inside. Leonard so adept at converting on the interior.
The drive by Mitchell. Here's Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Now, here is George. Defense right on him. Drills it from outside. George has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Clippers.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket for Mitchell. Mitchell against Harden. Lets it fly. The offensive rebound. Tice passes to Leonard. On the wing, George. Harden against Mitchell. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
No one does this better than Harden. Makes trouble inside and draws a good foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
George with the bucket.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Softly drops in the floater.
Fantastic execution with the floater. Garland is just a fearless scorer.
And a deep three from George. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The wide open look here for Garland. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Garland's got 9 points in the quarter. Clippers leading by 12. Man passes to George. A floater. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Cleveland now, time running out. There's the triple. It's the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 27.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume three-point shooter for a reason now.
Leonard with the screen on Mitchell. Harden finds Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Cleveland's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Wound up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
To the left wing, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And it's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 9. 59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's George. That one falls. And the Clippers lead by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Yes, that goes in. Mitchell's got 31 points.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
They're running. Here's Allen. And it's sent back by George.
And how about the D there from George, one of the premier two-way players in our league.
Number 32, Dean Wade.
7 seconds left in the fourth. Mitchell dishes to Okoro. Lets it go with the 3. Can't get it to fall. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This was a very strong show. Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kele.
Some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Johnson. And it's a Kongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And DeJounte Murray with the 3.
That's an area DeJounte Murray continues to work on. When he's hitting threes, man, he's dangerous.
Spins. Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. From the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
And they really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position. And they put an emphasis on the three-point line. They made a coaching change, and that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night.
There's a screen by Johnson. There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Garland looking around. There's the drive, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive.
Young from long range drops in the 3. Young's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Allen with a screen on Murray. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
There's Young with the 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And there's a pick. Pass to Okoro. Fires the 3. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Well, Brent, every time we get to see DeAndre Hunter, I'm always impressed by his athleticism.
Isn't it curious, BA, how quietly DeAndre goes about his business out there? Just a slasher, doesn't demand anything offensively, and then coaches rely on that otherworldly defense. What a great asset to have.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Young from long range, pure from three-point range. 9 points in the game.
And that's where Young is just so comfortable. He lives well beyond the three-point line.
Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Knocks down the long J.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's Young. He's got 12.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Johnson a screen on Mitchell. Young from long range gets the 3 to fall. Young's got 15.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Back to Young. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Okoro and Mobley, your small and power forwards. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Well, the last few years, defense has been the calling card for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with their big men. Not only do they have the length and size, they've got tremendous agility and are able to switch on to the perimeter as well.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Darius Garland has the talent to set the table and get his own. Coach Bickerstaff said, quote, Darius is really good first and foremost. He understands when it's time when we call his number and when it's time to get the other guys involved. We've been able to depend on him, and he's proven that the moment is never too big for him. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Good stuff. There's the screen by Johnson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. The 3 from Okoro. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Okoro's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Murray from outside. And the Hawks with another 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And Mitchell with the slam.
We've become accustomed to these kind of moves from Mitchell. He's got that ball on a string.
They grab their own miss. The kick to Hunter. Back to Okongwu. Outside Young. Here goes Trey. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And the Hawks lead by 15.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And stolen by Mobley. Fast break Cleveland. The 3 from Okoro. Mitchell controls the rebound and the putback.
And we talk about how Mitchell does a little of everything. I mean, that was just great hustle.
Murray from outside knocks down the triple. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter. And with the surge in scoring around the league, Brett, what's the key to modern NBA defense?
Great question, B.A. I mean, you have to have versatility. You have to have coaches that can get creative. And you got to have players who are wanting to buy in on the defensive end. You just cannot give great scorers in this league, has a ton of them, a steady diet of shooting from 3. And you got to keep them guessing.
From outside the arc, another 3 for Atlanta.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Pass to Mitchell. From downtown. Rebound Atlanta. 1:21 left in the first half of basketball. Hunter passes to Murray. 3-pointer. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Mitchell. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Young. Here's Okongwu. Murray scanning the floor. Let's go with a three. That's good from Okongwu. On the assist by Murray. Okongwu's got 5 points.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
Mitchell against Murray. Back to Garland. Mitchell finds Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mitchell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Outside Bogdanovich. Bay with a screen on Garland. Pass to Matthews. The three is up. Another three for Atlanta.
3 points.
Got it up. The shot misses. And so it's Atlanta. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
On the court for the Hawks. Bay and Capella, they're inside. Wesley Matthews out there with Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Griffin in at the three, the small forward.
When talking about Karis LeVert, he's someone that does whatever is asked of him, Grant.
You know what, B.A.? You're right. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's ready to contribute and help his team any way he can. A heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area, and even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Here's LeVert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. LeVert's gotten 4 this quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Well, Cleveland's shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Driving inside, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Stolen by Thompson. Over to the wing. Thompson with a screen. Niang cans it with nobody near him.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
To the middle. Here's Capella. Up and in on the layup. Capella's got his first points of the game.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Here's Niang. That one goes. Count it.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Thompson, a screen on Bogdanovich. On the wing, Strus. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Cavaliers are one of the best young teams in the league, and it's up to their point guard, Darius Garland, to help distribute. He said, quote, "We have so much talent on the floor. I just try to get my big fellows the ball so they can stay active and work for us on the defensive end as well." That's the game within the game right there, Brian.
Yeah, he's got the right idea. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. LeVert, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Wade. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Wade's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Bay with a screen on LeVert. Bogdanovich from long range. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at him.
LeVert outside. Pass to Niang. Driving to the basket. Count that one. Niang's got 6 here in the quarter.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3 on target from range. And the Hawks lead by 20.
He left his defender shook right there, destroying him with that slick handle.
Unbelievable handles. He's got more handles than a 6-door limousine. Quickness, body control, all of that on display.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Bogdanovich up top. He's checked by LeVert. Pass to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. The 3. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Strus. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. The half-court heave is off target. LeVert finds Strus. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Wade's got 5.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. More 2K action in just a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Young. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And a lot of size for him, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Well, the Cavaliers shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Mitchell, the pass to Okoro. Allen with a screen on Young. Here's Okoro. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Allen with a screen on Murray. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 17. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Outside Young. Mobley grabs the board.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Young looking for an opening. There's a screen by Johnson. Atlanta again missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Garland with a screen on Murray. From deep, Mitchell. It's another three for Cleveland.
And by maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, some way made this a thrilling finale.
Pass to Okongwu. Okongwu, a screen on Mitchell. Murray from outside nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Connects from downtown.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Knocks it down from distance. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
Tough part about defending Murray is he can beat you in so many ways. You want him to shoot threes, but right now, he's showing it all.
Allen with a screen on Murray. From deep, Mitchell. Big response from Mitchell.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Outside Murray. The three-pointer off the mark. And here comes Cleveland. They're on an 18-6 run.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
A clear look for Murray. Yes! He nails it! Murray's got 23 points.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. The rebound by the Hawks.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Young finds Johnson. There's a screen. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's Okongwu for 3. Sinks it from distance. And it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
So this one belongs to the Hawks. This, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
it in particular about these teams that might make this an interesting game?
Well, I think you have to look at, Kevin, both of these teams understand how to execute in the half court. And by that, I mean, number one, they set really solid screens. They're willing to get to their second and third options, and they have creative playmaking. This should be great.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. Okongwu is out there with Johnson, and it's Young in at the one. Now, here is Harden, and right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
James Harden understands answering a three with your own three negates any momentum of your opponent.
Here's the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And you look at Paul George, Doris, he really fits any system you can think of.
Kevin, that's about two things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Young with no one around. Another three for Atlanta.
Nice and composed on that three there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Here's Harden. That one good for two. Harden's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Hunter, and Johnson with the stop.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Left side, George. Makes it off the glass.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Hunter sets a screen for Young. And it's off from three-point range. The Clippers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. That gives them the lead.
Daniel Tice is unselfish by nature, puts the pass on time and on target.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. Hunter with a screen on Harden. Pass to Okongwu. Young with the ball. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Murray left side. And it's Murray with the jam.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
Screen by Tice. Passes to Mann. He dishes it to George. For 3. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading. The 2023 season, DB, had a bitter end for the Clippers in the first round of the playoffs.
Now, Kevin, it is always difficult when the primary storyline for your team in a season is the injuries and the unavailability of your players. That is what cost the Clippers in the end.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating, and that unlocks so many other options for him.
Now here's Harden. He has 5. Has to Mann in the corner. George with it. Three-pointer connects from three-point range. George has got 7 points in the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A 3-ball. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Here's George. A special move before the shot. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, love the way Paul George fights for position on the interior.
Young for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Harden against Murray. Johnson with the block. Now Young. He's got 18. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Paul George. Clippers trail by 8. Leonard the pass to George. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Harden. Good on the bucket.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater. Good night.
Young from outside. No good that time. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely trumped. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Man. Back to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Harden outside. 6 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And here's George for 3.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Okongwu with a screen on Hart. And extensive ball movement, Doris, is a beautiful style to watch. But not every good team plays that way. Why not?
I think so much of implementation of style is about the players you have. What are the strengths of your individual players? Does the point guard flourish in a pick-and-roll situation as opposed to ball movement? Does a point guard like Luka Doncic need the ball to be effective? It's all about who your personnel is.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Harden. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Kicks it to Johnson. Okongwu with a screen on George. And Young, here we go. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Nice decision by Murray. Choosing to move the ball to the open guy off the pick and roll.
The Hawks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, the NBA created newly designed trophies to honor the major player awards. Each is named after an NBA legend, including Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, John Havlicek, and George Mikan. And Kevin, while the honor itself will always matter most, having some hardware with a famous player name isn't hurting anybody's hopes. Back to you.
Oh, I agree, David. Thank you. And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. Trailing by 10. Leonard with the screen on Murray. The 3 from Harden. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
This is evidence that James Harden, from any spot on the floor, is willing to launch and makes good on that long 3.
Young, good. Young's got 20 points.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
And Harden launches it from deep. Atlanta with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
From deep, Harden. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got 5 rebounds tonight. Hunter, bounce pass. Johnson dishes to Okongwu. George against Young. Johnson in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
The pass to Mann. And here's Harden for 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
Kicks it out to Johnson from deep. Harden grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 8. Pass to Mann. Harden against Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. Now the feed to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Wide open look here for Murray. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Oh, that's a nice looking 3 there for Murray. How about the high release on that one?
Harden outside. Back to George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
And both free throws good for Paul George. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Leaving no room for error. Murray rises up and finishes with authority.
Westbrook surveying the D. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Filling the perimeter slots are Murray and Griffin. In the post, it's Bey and Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the point. Murray, the pass to Bey. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Bey's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, unselfish play. What you like about Murray, he doesn't get tunnel vision with the ball. He keeps his eyes up and his options open.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And a few seasons ago, Norman Powell was hopping around the NBA from team to team.
You know, remarkably, Kevin, though his locker and location may have been changing, his play was consistent through that stretch and beyond. Here's a player who you know his game and he can deliver scoring punch wherever he is.
Here's Coffey. Bucket is good. Coffey's got 4 this quarter. The Hawks leading by 5. Bey with the screen for Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc, another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
To the middle. Griffin with the steal. Here's the break. Oh, Griffin in position, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Here's Coffey, defended by Griffin, driving to the basket. Passes it to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bogdanovich with it. Murray is screen on Westbrook. Bogdanovich wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Bogdanovich is a very consistent shooter from the field. He's got great mechanics and can just pepper you with shots. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks making a change here. Matthews is checked in. Here's Coffey. Outside Westbrook. To halt the run. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Hawks leading by 13. Griffin a screen on Zubac. To the inside. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
It's Westbrook with the drive.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Here's Coffey. Trains it from beyond the arc. Coffey's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Westbrook with the steal. And Tucker has it in the corner. Pass to Coffey. Tucker a screen. Lock at 6. Bay with the double team. Zubac's in the post. Capella's there. Tucker a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Coffey can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Now here's Bogdanovich. He has 6. And the rejection by Zubac.
How about Zubac? Worked so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Zubac a screen on Griffin. Back to Tucker. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The pass to Coffey. Outside Westbrook. Into the lane. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
There's no one else you'd rather have as that shot clock dwindles than Russell Westbrook.
Bay with the screen for Bogdanovich. Over Westbrook. Here's Capella. And another shot. No good at the rim. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. It's a 10-point game. Powell against Matthews. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, the athletic Norman Powell continues to grow as an offensive player. Boy, this guy has got huge upside on the offensive end.
And so Powell nails both of them. Bay with a screen on Harden. Here's Bogdanovich.
Oh, boy, James Harden, excellent job contesting right there. Boy, when he gives effort, look out.
And that's it for the third quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
I love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. George and Leonard are the forwards. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then it's Harden, and it's Mann in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Tice sets a screen for Harden. Leonard kicks to Tice. Sinks the triple.
Daniel Tice has proven he's more than capable if given an opportunity on the face-up game. Pretty jumper there.
Bay with a screen on Harden. to Bay. Griffin sets the screen for Bay. In the corner, it's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Passes it to George. Tice with the screen on Griffin. Past a man. And the shot is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Bogdanovich finds Bay. Down low, here's Capella. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David. The three from Harden. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
George against Young. Out to the wing. Murray outside. Here's Okongwu. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 8. Harden outside. Outside Leonard. Going inside. Here's Tice. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Now, Kawhi Leonard understands when and where to deliver the ball to his teammates. Pretty play.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Harden. Hawks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter cast or anything more than that. Okongwu with a screen on Harden. Murray for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And this coaching staff wants Murray to be the shot caller. Let him run the pick and roll and just make things happen.
Here's Harden. Harden with the stop.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Hunter. Johnson right side. Murray scanning the floor. No good on the triple. Clippers trail by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
George passes to Tice. Clippers moving the ball around. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And stolen by Okongwu.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And the pass to man. Back to George. Tice sets a screen for George. Over Hunter. The shot by George, no good. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And now it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Count that bucket.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business.
All right, Grant, as far as pace of play, these teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2, and a lot of size for him, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. Here's Garland. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Garland with a screen on George. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Chalk up 2 there.
What a feed by Donovan Mitchell, taking full advantage of the weakness in the defense.
Leonard with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Tice. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Allen. The 3 from Okoro. Leonard pulls down the board. Now Los Angeles with it. Harden the open look. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Allen a screen. Here's Mitchell driving in. Soft touch off the glass.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick and roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
Well, the perfect frame for a modern defensive big man. Jared Allen at 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan.
Yeah, and he's able to move laterally and contest vertically. Not a lot of flash to his game, more than effective, though, and he is a linchpin for them inside.
Now here's Mitchell.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And there's the screen. For 3, George. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Back to Okoro. Pass to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Harden. No problems knocking that one down. Mitchell's got 5 now.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And Okoro gets it to go.
Well, Allen is usually the last stop the ball makes, but he selflessly gives it up to a wide-open guy.
Leonard with a screen on Mitchell. Harden from outside. Offensive board. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. George passes to Leonard. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And here we go again. The Cavs on the break. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
Well, Grant, there's one thing Mitchell will always be remembered for by Cavs fans.
Oh, so true, B.A. I mean, 71 points in the game in the 2022-23 season, setting a Cleveland franchise record. And for a franchise that has had so many great players, including the likes of LeBron James.
And yep, it's good.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
I mean, with the ball in his hands, Harden's as creative as anyone.
And here comes Cleveland. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Here's Okoro. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 5. Outside Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 9 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Mann. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Tice. Here's Harden, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. "50 seconds left to play in the first quarter." Outside Mitchell. They set the pick. Drives to the hoop. The Clippers grab the miss. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
There's 31 seconds left in the first. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by George. The 3 from Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. 12 points for him.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
Allen with a screen on Harden. Here's Garland. There's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Cavaliers on top, up by 15. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. And a lot of size for them, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Outside Harden. The 3. And it's 7 attempts. He's drained 3.
Now, you know Harden wants to utterly own the arc. He just won't let threes go unanswered.
Garland finds Allen. Back to Garland. Now here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Tice grabs the miss. Here's Mann. Allen defending. And that one's good. Man.
I like to see Kawhi looking for his teammates, keeping the offense flowing.
Harden against Garland. Pass to Mobley. Allen outside. Here's Garland. Back to Allen. 5 to shoot. Oh, stolen by Harden. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. George for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen with a screen on Harden. Here's Garland. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell against George. The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
As explosive a scorer as anyone in this league, Donovan Mitchell is cooking tonight.
Harden, the pass to Tice. George outside. Misses the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Mitchell, good.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Lets the three fly. Man, misses. Cleveland has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
Well, he's got a great natural feel for the game, BA. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Clippers next season will inaugurate their futuristic new home court in Inglewood, designed to give fans every comfort, and the Clippers a distinct advantage as well. Along the baseline, 5,000 fans will fill 51 uninterrupted rows. The section, nicknamed The Wall, is acoustically designed to be loud. So, Brian, better get ready.
Turn it up. Thanks, Allie. George's shot is off.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Count it. Mitchell's got 19 points.
The way Donovan fought through contact on that shot should really build his confidence.
To the paint. Here's Leonard. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Garland with a screen on George. Tries the spin move. The drive by Garland converts after the nice spin. Garland's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
To the inside, man goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
That's good planning, and that's good execution, and that's a great look.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Niang comes in for Mobley. Wade, he's checked in for Okoro. And it's Strus in for Mitchell. Here's Coffey. Counted from distance. Coffey's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Strus. Niang a screen. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Cavaliers ahead. Just dominating this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Ivica Zubac's out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Amir Coffey. And it's Powell in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Niang a screen. Here's LeVert. Takes it inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets it to the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Cleveland has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. And that one good.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
Here's Coffey. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Strus. Fires from deep. Outside for LeVert. Thompson scanning the floor. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup.
A new wrinkle to Thompson's game, being able to face up and attack off the bounce.
Tucker with a screen. Here's Coffee. Basket's good. Coffee's got 5 points in the quarter.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And here's LeVert for three. Unable to get that one. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. You know, on a permanent basis, Ivica Zubac is one of the top rebounders in the league, Smitty.
BA, that's his primary role, along with setting good screens. He has the size, toughness, and instincts to excel at those responsibilities.
Wade misses. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. The drive by Westbrook, and then Westbrook slams it in.
Ooh, we got some flair on that one. Westbrook is vicious when attacking the rim.
There's a screen. Here's Strus. Thompson gets a good look. Money from the wing.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those two elements all the time.
Tucker with a screen on LeVert. Coffee drains the triple. Coffee's got 11.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
LeVert passes to Niang. Pass to Wade. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's the break. With some arc. Powell's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Niang. Nails it from 3.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Zubac with it. Back to Coffee. Here's the 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Niang. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Tucker with a screen on LeVert. Coffee can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to LeVert. Niang a screen. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Here's Coffee. He's checked by LeVert. And the basket by Coffee. Coffee's got 13 in the second half.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
A shot from the high post. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And Westbrook slams it home.
On offense, Westbrook can be fearless, going right into the defense and still hitting the shot.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Tice is checked in for Zubac. Leonard comes in for Tucker. Paul George, he's checked in for Coffee. And it's Mann in for Powell. Strus the pass to Niang. Over Leonard. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Westbrook outside. Three-pointer. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Cleveland with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27-point. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
First team foul.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for Cleveland. They've got Karis LeVert. Dean Wade is out there with George Niang. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Thompson in at the center position. Garland against Harden. Mobley passes to Garland. Garland with a screen on George. Here's Mitchell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Paul George.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul.
He does not get the second one. Here's Mann. No good with the triple. And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Tipped. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
George finds Harden. George against Garland. George, and that's good.
When Paul George is on the court, the defense has to be aware of him on the perimeter.
Mitchell, a screen on Harden. Here's Garland on the take. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
For 3, George. George with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And a deep 3 from Garland. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George with it. Pass to Tice. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
Mitchell, a screen on Harden. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Harden. 3 on 3. Puts up a deep 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on George. The 3 from Okoro. He buries it from 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Harden, deep 3-point land. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And we know Harden possesses endless range, letting it all hang out right there.
Mitchell, a screen on Harden. Garland way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. From deep 3-point range. And Harden hits again from deep.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Cavaliers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Donovan Mitchell.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Allen finds Mitchell. There's 57 seconds left in the final quarter. Just 5 to shoot.
I love the way George can move his feet and challenge the shot without fouling.
Tice, a screen on Mitchell. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. There's 37 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. And here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on George. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Mobley. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Harden. A deep three. Misses. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for...